Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday. It is weigh-in day. I am about to head to my weigh-in, but I thought it would be kind of fun today to do a full day of eating, what I eat in a day for weight loss type of thing, because as you guys know, on my weigh-in days, I have problems with binging. That is not something I'm gonna camouflage. I do have issues on Wednesdays with binging after I weigh in because I tend to eat a little bit less before my weigh-in days, and then I'm like, oh, I weighed in, I can eat everything. Not the case. Don't do that, guys. It makes the whole week hell. So I thought I would video what I eat just today and do like a mini day in a life vlog because it is my day off from work. And today it's just basically the day for errands and for running around, for making phone calls, for taking care of all that stuff I can't do while I'm at work. And I'm starting school soon. So I've got to take advantage of these days off while I still have them, because once school starts, I'm not going to have them. But I'm going to take off for my weigh-in right now. I will catch up with you guys on the scale, and afterwards, as you guys saw for breakfast, I just made myself a shake because I just really find it hard to get up in the morning and plan extra time to cook, which I know I need to do, which I know is good for me, but I didn't today. So I'm just having this Orgain vanilla protein, which is really good, that I got from Veg Fest. I actually really like the taste of it. It is a little bit grainy, but I still enjoy it. I'm gonna have that after I weigh in because I'm just kind of weird. I don't like to eat before I weigh in, which is why I go weigh in at like 8 a.m. So I'm gonna go weigh in at my doctor's office, then I have errands to run, I have to go to Costco, have to do some stuff like that, but I will take you guys along and show you guys what I eat today, as well as just chat and just do a day in the life. So let's get this going.
Transmission lines would...
Okay, so you guys probably just saw my weigh-in. I would be lying if I said I'm not frustrated. I am extremely frustrated right now with my body because this week has been really good. Just like I've had so many good weeks, but it's like my body isn't comprehending that, and the scale showed me up a pound this week, which is like, it doesn't seem right. Like, I tracked my food, I worked out, I didn't binge, I did everything right, but yet the scale didn't go down. And these are the times when I really need to understand that if I just keep doing what is right, my body will catch up. And to be honest, the calorie deficit I kept myself at for 8 months or so also screwed up my body, screwed up my metabolism, and screwed up things with me internally. Not to make it impossible to lose weight, but to make it harder. These are the times when I am really hard on myself, and I'm kind of a bitch to myself, to be honest, and like trying to go through every single day what I could have done differently. You know, if I could have had a little bit less of this or done 10 more minutes on the treadmill. But I had a really good week, and I know if I keep doing what is right, then the scale will eventually show that. It just sucks. It just sucks. That's just kind of the whole point of it. It sucks. This week went so well, and I also feel like a lot of my clothes are fitting me looser, so maybe I just gained muscle. Maybe my body is kind of shocked from the workouts. Maybe I had extra salt this week. My period is starting. There could be a numerous amount of things, and I don't want it to sound like I'm making excuses, because I'm not. There's no excuse for not losing weight other than me holding myself back. And so I'm doing something wrong or my body is just taking some time to catch up, and that is just how it is. It sucks, but that's just how it is, and I've got to deal with that, and I've got to live with that. And I'm not where I want to be in life right now. I'm not at the weight I want to be at. I'm not at the physical ability that I want to be at right now, and I need to just keep pushing myself and just keep working hard and not let myself get overwhelmed and not be mean to myself, and realize I've lost a lot of weight, and that's amazing. And the fact that I'm now maintaining at like 215, 216 right now instead of 330, 300 pounds, something like that, is incredible. It is amazing, and it has changed my life. And that's something I need to really recognize, especially in moments like this. Yes, I could do better, and yes, I will do better, and yes, I will keep losing, but I've also done a pretty awesome job so far. So it's about that pep talk, right guys? Like, you need to give yourself a pep talk sometimes and just realize 1 week does not define your journey. One weigh-in does not define who you are, it doesn't define what you're about, doesn't define what you stand for. So, Costco does not open for an hour, but there's so much traffic, I don't want to go home. Because I'd be home for like 5 minutes and have to head back out. So I'm just going to probably like drive around. I may hit a Starbucks, but I'm gonna have my shake right now, get some fuel in me, because I know that also affects my mood when I wake up hungry. But you know, what are you gonna do? So I will catch up with you guys later today. Hello everyone, it is like noon now. I got back from Costco and I also went to Trader Joe's, picked up a few groceries for myself, but I thought I would show you. I actually did meal prep this week, which is not something I do too often. I typically like make my meals the morning of, which usually just means I don't make my meals and I end up just messing up. So I have meal prepped some stuff. I got inspiration for doing all this actually from a YouTuber named Sarah's Day. She is an Australian YouTuber and I just am obsessed with her videos at the moment. I think I watched, like, not even joking, every single one. When she gets home from the grocery store, she takes all of her lettuce out, she washes it, she preps a salad mix. She pretty much preps her food, not necessarily into days, but into containers. That way she's more likely to eat them, which I think I could relate to very much because I actually put in the effort to wash and chop all this stuff. So I thought I would show you guys what I did. So starting off, I did make this giant salad mix. This is just for the entire week with herb mix, cruciferous veggies, nuts and seeds, carrots, coriander, green onions, but I also put in black pepper, salt, red chili pepper, and then this everything but the bagel seasoning, which is amazing. You should get if you have a Trader Joe's near you. And then I just drained 2 cans of beans, 1 can of black beans, 1 can of garbanzo beans, washed them and put them in this container with a paper towel at the bottom to soak up any of the extra water. That will go on my salads when I do have individual servings of the salad. Then I chopped up a cucumber. This is 1 entire cucumber into here for if I do need to snack, and I got this tomato basil hummus to have with it. And then in here is some butternut squash with salt and pepper, just so I can throw into the oven when I need it. And then I just had extra washed herb salad mix right here. Leftover chopped green onion, chopped coriander, chopped and washed carrots. And then this is actually what I'm gonna have right now because the shake did not fill me up. It doesn't really keep me that full that long. So I'm gonna go ahead and have this pineapple right now. And I will probably have a salad before I go to my nutrition class tonight. But I'm also gonna make a sweet potato lentil curry thing to just prep and freeze. So I have that as well. I wanna make sure I have all the food options necessary. So I have stuff to go to if I'm feeling hungry, so I don't end up going to anything bad or to anything that's an insane portion, because that is one thing I need to keep an eye on, is my portion control.
Do you see the words cannot define me? They can say what they want, doesn't mean anything. No, let them have their fun, 'cause we know they're just the type to make it all about them, but we know it's not. Oh, make it all about them, but it's not their fault. They don't know that they're caught in their eyes, don't know what it's like, you know.
Hello everyone, it is now like 3-ish p.m. and I am going to go ahead. I came out, I was gonna make myself a salad. Stop watching me. This is so awkward. I came out to make myself a salad, but I figured I might as well just go ahead and prep the curry soup that I am making for the rest of the week. Do you want to say hi? Alright. And I'm going to prep this lentil soup. I'll show you what's in it. I got the inspiration for this recipe from Lisa Remy, who is a vegan YouTuber, and her recipes are amazing and like geared towards like vegan college students, which is just perfect. But I'm here and hanging out with Cash, and I'm gonna prep this lentil soup, and it is incredible. So we have red lentils, we have green onions, diced coriander, cilantro, whatever you want to call it, diced tomatoes, vegetable broth, onion, tomato paste, potatoes, coconut milk, and a whole bunch of spices. Over here we have onion salts, cumin, curry powder, red pepper, red chili flakes, garlic powder, ginger, turmeric, salt, and pepper. And we're going to put all those into this soup as well as all of these ingredients, and it's going to turn out to be amazing.
Now I'm feeling kinda scared that I'm not getting any gold star. I guess there always comes a point when you've gone so beyond, oh so far. I feel this tugging on my heart, and I'm not sure, is it a love scar? And I could say a million things that would dig this hole even deeper.
Okay, so I am on my way to my nutrition class. I finished the curry soup thing. I'll show that to you guys when I get home because I'm going to have a bowl of it for dinner. I'm going to be out for the next few hours for this class, and I want to show you guys I always bring food with me when I go out. I think it is the most important thing to do when you're on a weight loss journey because you don't want to be out and be vulnerable to creating excuses to go out and buy bad things, which is something I am very familiar with. So I brought 2 apples. These apples are amazing. They're like Honey Crisp and they're so crunchy and so sweet, and oh my gosh. But I brought these 2 with me. I don't know if I'm gonna eat any of them, but I wanted to be prepared. I wanted to be ready in case I do feel like I need to eat. I have definitely noticed myself wanting to eat today more than I have in the past few days, and I think that is because I'm really used to just eating more after my weigh-ins, which is not a good thing. And also one thing I wanted to bring up that I was speaking to my aunt about, I was talking to her about my weigh-in, about how I was really frustrated, and she was like, well, just think, you know, the portion sizes you're eating right now and the volume you're eating right now worked to help a 350-pound person lose weight and get to 215 pounds. So what I'm eating now are still those same portion sizes that I was eating through this journey, but I'm now at 216 pounds. And the food I'm eating now has obviously clearly been great for maintaining my weight, but it hasn't been good for helping me lose weight. And I think a lot of that is the portion sizes and the food I'm eating. So I really want to focus on lowering the amount of grains that I'm eating and increasing the amount of whole foods like veggies, beans, fruits, potatoes, although potatoes kind of like a starch, but I have found myself eating a lot of grains like rice and quinoa and like brown rice noodles. I want to cut back on that, and the best thing is I love raw food. I love vegetables. I always have. I was a weird kid that loved vegetables and fruits and like broccoli and asparagus and artichoke, and oh my gosh, I'm getting myself hungry now that I'm talking about it. But I've always loved those foods, but I created like this mental block to keep me from eating those, which is so weird because I did get, like, obviously the sugar releases that chemical reaction in your brain that you don't necessarily get from a lot of fruits and veggies, although obviously fruits you do, but it's different. I'm sure you guys can understand. My food addiction has been completely about the mental and emotional gratification I get from food, when in reality that gratification I get is really short term from the junk food. When the gratification I get from eating whole foods, organic, raw, foods that nourish my body, that gratification is so much more long-term and long-standing and helps everything from my mental state of mind to my physical state to everything. So I'm really gonna focus a lot more on getting the whole foods in. I am also going to be seeing a naturopath in the next few weeks, who's gonna help me hopefully sort out the GI stuff I have going on, as well as just my whole body, getting my whole body sorted and getting me healthy and getting me on any vitamins or nutrients that I need to be on. And they will also be helping me do some endocrine system regulation stuff as well, because I have hypothyroidism, and I'm going to be doing a separate video on hyperthyroidism on my channel. I think I'm doing a series, I'm not completely sure, but I want to kind of share that part of my journey and part of my life with you guys, because it's obviously a huge deal, but it's just something I've always lived with, so it's never occurred to me to talk about. But I put it out there and I asked you guys if you wanted to see me talk about hyperthyroidism and my own experience with it, and a lot of you guys said that you would really appreciate that. So I'm going to be doing that. If you guys have any questions specifically related to hypothyroidism or my experience with hypothyroidism, and if you guys don't know what that is, that just means low thyroid. In my case, I don't have a thyroid gland. I was born with a small, it never developed in gestation fully. So there's like a tiny little shriveled up piece apparently still there, stuck somewhere in the back, but it just does nothing. So I essentially don't have a thyroid gland. And so I'm going to be doing a video on that separately. Leave your thyroid related questions down below. I will make sure to include those in the video. And if you guys have any other questions for me, you guys are always free to ask me. Leave them down below, email me, DM me on Instagram or Twitter or whatever. This video is going to be long. I can already tell, so I hope you guys don't mind. Filming what I eat in a day videos are a lot harder than I thought. I have so much respect for those people who film what I eat in a day videos, like on the daily basis or weekly basis. I am very impressed because it's a lot of work. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I'm gonna go to my class. I will show you guys my dinner, as well as show you guys what the curry chili soup thing looks like after. Alright, I am back from my OptiFast class. It was really great. It's always like really great. Even just to be able to connect with people and talk to people about weight loss, and my voice just cracked there, about weight loss, about nutrition, about health, about eating disorders, binge eating, all that. My curry is done, so I'm gonna go ahead and just put it in this Tupperware. And part of the fasting I've been doing intermittent fasting, but like specifically circadian clock resetting fasting, which there's a lot of science behind that, and I don't feel knowledgeable enough to actually talk about it. But I have been using this app called Zero to track my fast. There's also a lot of like scientific information on there. So you should check it out if you're interested in doing fasting. I think it's honestly such a great tool. This is not sponsored. This is just an app I actually use and I love. So there is the curry. It does not look too delicious right now, but I promise you it's incredible. Okay, so I'm pretty much just gonna like ladle this into this Tupperware. It's a weird shaped Tupperware, but it's all I had. And yeah. Honestly, the stuff is so good. It's like one of my favorite recipes to make. I wish I could like send you guys the smell of this, because all those spices are just combining and it's just like smells amazing. Alright, so here is the finished product for tonight. I just took an Instagram photo, which is why it looks all pretty, but I've got it topped with some green onions, some cilantro, coriander, and a wedge of lime, which I like to squeeze over top with a little bit of nutritional yeast. So that is it for today's what I eat in a day, meal prepping, weigh-in vlog, day in the life, I guess. It's been a little bit all over the place, but let me know if you like this style of video, if you like me sharing what I'm eating, because I definitely have found I've been a lot more aware, a lot more in the moment, and a lot more present. I think it's just gonna start the week off like in such a good energy in a good way. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't forget to leave all of your comments, questions, feedback down below, and don't forget, as always, to subscribe to my channel to see more of my weight loss journey, and don't forget to hit that little bell icon to be notified when I upload a video, because why would you want to miss that, right? Don't forget, the only way to predict your future is to go out there and create it for yourself, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye! Good morning, every day. It's a Wednesday. A big part of my life and part of my weight loss journey to lose 150 pounds has been fitness, working out, and being in the gym. And recently, if you are new to my channel, that may come as a surprise to you because I have not been working out that much.